All right, all right, all right. Let's see, let's see. All right. I think we're live now. I think we're good. I think we're in the room. And I promise y'all, I ain't gonna be on here long. I just want to talk for a few minutes, just for a few minutes. And I want to get kind of in your minds and just try to figure out, who in the room, who in the academy has already structured their business, who has already started their business. And if you have not started your business, I want to know why you have not started your business. That's going to be kind of the focal point of tonight. Just kind of get in your mind, see where you're at, see where you stand. Because a lot of people, they have not started their business because they feel like it's a really complex process. So they feel like it's a lot of upkeep, or it's a lot of hardness. But truth be told, it's not hard. It's really not hard at all. It's all about how you set it up, if you structure the right way up front. Um, all the hard work and time and money is saved in the back end. So if there's anyone here, hey, let me know you're here. Talk to me in the comments. I really want to know what's going on. I want to know, do you have a business? If you do have a business, because I'm sure all these creatives, y'all already doing business on Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff. If you do already have a business and you're already, doing business, is it already filed with your state? Is it already filed with your state? That's what I want to know. And then if it's not filed with the state, I want to know why it's not filed with the state already. What's the reason? Like, what's holding you back from going ahead and making your business official with your state? Some people in Georgia, some in Florida. Because if your excuse is that I don't know how to, then that's not a good excuse. That's not a good excuse. There's too many resources, and I'm here at your disposal to help you answer any questions and to just help you get down that road, get down that path. So, like I said, if you're in the room, let me know. Let's chat, let's talk, let's talk, let's talk, let's talk. I want to get somebody on here that needs help. Like, if you need help, let me know. If you need some help, let me know. That's what we're here to do. We're here to answer all kind of questions. So I see people talking. What's up? What's up? How you doing? I see you. Got a couple people in the room. Okay, so first question, like I said, if you're just joining up, I want to know: do you have a business? Yes or no? Do you have a business? And if you have a business, is it structured? If it is structured, how long has it been structured? If it's not structured, and by structured I mean that you have went to your Secretary of State's website, you've put the filing in, you have your official document number, and you have your EIN number. Have you already done that? Hazel says, I don't know how to market. Yes, I'm not structured. Got you. Got you. Okay. So Hazel, so you're telling me that you're already, running this business. It's just not filed with the state. Is that correct? I'm gonna try to keep up with this. Yes. Okay. Cool. All right. So next question: is it because you don't know how to do it, or is it because you just haven't done it? April, I need help finishing my Shopify store. There are so many people in this group that can help you do that. I'm not even like the best, but I could definitely help you if you need help. Hit me up. Hit me up. I'm registered with the state. I just don't know how to find my target audience to market to, if that makes sense. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Um, and I'm sure that Shannon has, all kinds of people coming through here, helping you, talking about marketing and talking about, finding that target audience and finding, your crowd, your community. That's the first thing I'm gonna say is that's gonna start right here in this community that Shannon's already built. By you being able to say, by you need to communicate and network with people that's already in this community. You would be able to not, have people share your work, because we all have different strengths and weaknesses. So wherever you may be strong at, somebody else may be weak at. So I'm gonna say, try to make those connections and network within this group you already have. And then from that point on, um, go forward into the community and just test it out. If you already built a following on Facebook or Instagram, you know, go ahead and put that contact there and see what they like. Another thing I'm going to say, this is a free tip because I'm doing it myself right now, is go to your local chamber of commerce, because it's their job to help business owners network and get presented to the community. They generally have a good idea of who wants what, and when people come through that, they refer you to them all the time. So if you don't have a relationship with your chamber of commerce already, go ahead and get in those circles, because that's going to be a very, very good way to find that target audience, because it's their job. Like, you literally pay in, $200, $300, $400 or however much you pay to be a member of the chamber of commerce. But from that point, I mean, it's their job to help promote you and market you. So take advantage of that. If you're not already doing that, take advantage of that. Let's see what else. He said both. Said that I don't know how. Um, got you. Don't know how. I will say that it's not as hard as it seems. I promise. It's not as hard as it seems. Like, I give out free information all the time, and I'm gonna try to refer y'all to my Facebook group where I talk about credit, business, and all things related to business, obviously. But what I'm gonna say is it's not as hard as it seems. And so I just walked through one of the other people earlier today, and truth be told, the actual process of filing your business with the state, it really only takes about 5 minutes. Like, realistically, it may seem so crazy, so big, but it's really not that hard. You just put your filing information. It's what you do after that okay, you control your own destiny. Because once I do go ahead and file with the state, the Secretary of State, once I do go ahead and file that LLC or S corp, C corp, whatever you want to choose, you file that, then you go and get your EIN number. Okay, now from there, you control your own destiny. You go to the banks, you get business bank accounts, you get business credit, business funding. But like I said, the actual process of starting your business, of filing with the state, it only takes about 5-10 minutes. I promise. I could walk you through it, super quickly. But it's the other parts of structuring, getting that business email, business phone number, virtual address, all these different things, is what I'm gonna help you with and walk you through. Whenever I do my class, I do have a class coming up real soon, to help you start and structure your business. And in that class, I'm not only going to, again, like I said, help you, file with the state, fill out your EIN form. I'm also going to help you, get your business phone number, business email address, get you a virtual address. Like, I'm going to walk you through every single one of these things. Like, I'm not like, I give out free content all the time where I give the resources, but in this class, I'm going to literally walk with you every single step of the way. Like, every step of the way. That's coming up real soon. That's coming up. That's going to be the 25th of this month. 25th of this month. We don't have a certain time yet, but be on the lookout for that. That's coming this month. I'm gonna try to be a lot more involved here, because I tell you, last year I was on the grind, just getting information, everything I could to add value back to y'all. And so, like I said, I'm gonna walk you through every part of that process. Even getting your business on Google, SEO, search engine optimization, having the best hits, best searches, not only in Google but also in your Shopify store, because Shopify integrates and has those options just as well. So yeah, there's some great things coming up. Not only is it gonna be that with the starting your business and structuring your business, but also getting into personal credit, and then getting into business credit. We're gonna really hit some things here in these next few months to really get y'all going. But while I'm here, if you got a question, ask questions. I want to answer a couple questions. I want to try to shift your mindset right now in these few minutes we have to make you feel more at ease. Because I promise, I really do promise that it's gonna be one of the best decisions you make. Why? Because right now, you may already be running the business, but you're paying for things out of pocket that you don't have to. Like, you're pulling out all this money out of your own pocket to pay for things you don't have to. Like, you're running your business out of your own pocket. You don't have to. And not only that, that once you do get your business, filed with the state, there are crazy amount of write-offs. Like, everything you do is a write-off at that point. Like, everything is business. It's a write-off. Like, I'm not a tax expert, but I'm saying I went through the process and I've seen like crazy amounts of money that will get written off. If you don't understand what that means, that basically, if it's a business expense, all this stuff accumulates over the year, and then when it's time to file your taxes, that lowers your annual income. Because I mean, if you're in loss, that takes away from your annual income. It's going to take away. So, like I said, there's so much to learn, so much to know, and like I said, I'm learning every single day. So I'm not going to sit and tell you I'm an expert, but I can tell you that I've been through the process and I've learned a whole bunch doing it. I promise you, I got stories to tell. Is it bad that you have more than one niche? No, it is not. No, it's not. I'm gonna tell you, for me myself, um, I don't know if y'all already know this or not, but I'm a computer engineer by trade. So I'm a full-time engineer, but I have already 2 businesses already that are incorporated with the state. And so one of them is going to be Zoom Mobile Repair, where I do phones, computers, laptops, anything electronic, I repair it. I do it. I go to the home, fix it in home, quick, easy. But on the other hand, that I have a clothing business that I've walked through this process with y'all. I've come to challenges, and I've learned how to navigate through Photoshop, and I built my Shopify store in the Shopify challenge, and my clothing brand has been up and going since October. So no, it's not bad to have more than one niche. I say make sure that it's manageable. That if it's going to be a lot for you, make sure that you break it down in small increments and kind of work it out. If you don't have extra help, free tip, I'll give you this. If you don't have help, because I mean, having more than one business is not a problem, but if you don't have help, make sure that you make it a point to schedule and time management. So like me, my planner is on me at all times. I make sure that, because I have almost about to be 3 businesses already, I make sure that I accomplish things for each business, each day. And on my calendar, I make these, milestones or check marks, if you will, to make sure that I'm managing and giving each business the right amount of time, even though I still work a 9 to 5 every day. So it's doable. Like it's doable. Like it's real life. You can do it. Like you can still work a 9 to 5 and own your own businesses. And believe me, I'm just like y'all. I'm looking to go ahead and get rid of that 9 to 5, and go full time in entrepreneurship. But until then, I'm grinding. I'm not taking any days off. I'm earning my sleep. As one of my mentors says, you gotta earn your sleep. I'm earning my sleep every day. Like I'm going 9 to 5 and coming home and working till midnight, getting it. If you have more than one niche / business, do you need to have multiple registrations with the state? That's not a dumb question. No. So this is what I learned. And again, it's good to have I'm gonna tell you this. It's good to have a CPA. It's good to have a CPA because they're gonna be able to, guide you and give you some professional direction, because the tax side is where it gets a little bit difficult if you don't do things in decency in order. But to answer your question, you don't necessarily have to have multiple registrations with the state. I'll give you a prime example. So both my businesses are in 2 different areas, if you will. And so I decided to make them 2 separate LLCs, but I didn't have to do that. But I chose to do that. So for my third business that I'm coming up with right now, it's already working on it, but I'm just about to file it. I'm not filing a third LLC. I'm making it a DBA. What's a DBA? DBA means doing business as. So you pay $50, I think, maybe, with the state. And what is that this is like a alternative name to your business, but it gets its own number, and you can get your own business bank account and stuff like that under that business. So it doesn't have to be a separate LLC. That's what I'll say. It doesn't have to be. You can make it a DBA. Just make sure that you still separate all the finances and things, because that's going to matter when it comes time for tax time. Hey, if you're in the room, if you're just joining up, we're talking about business. I want to know right now, if you have a business, is it filed with the state? If it is, good. If it's not, why not? Like, what's stopping you? The whole point here is to shift your mindset and not make this seem so scary and so crazy. Because I'm telling you, the benefits are far better, I promise. Because I'm telling you, right, like let's talk about credit for a minute. So like, okay, cool. You have personal credit. And let's say you got a personal credit card. those come with good benefits. But whenever you go ahead and make your business official with the state, now that you show that you're official, you're a real business. Now you can go and apply for a business credit card, and the benefits on those are far greater than a personal credit card. It's like business credit; they're throwing it at you. They want you to use. They want you to use that card. They give you crazy limits, crazy rewards, travel rewards. I mean, you can look at all. I mean, I got mentors crazy that, like one of my mentors just went to the Super Bowl and didn't pay for anything. He didn't pay for the plane ticket, didn't pay for the football ticket, like none of that. He didn't pay for none of that stuff. It was all because of his credit. He had rewards and he had all these mileage points and everything. So the point I'm trying to make is that it's important for you to go ahead and structure with the state because again, like the benefits, they're there. They're there. Like you're missing out on all kind of money and rewards and cash back by not doing it. Says, I don't know where to go and how much. Tell me what you mean by that. What do you mean? Are we talking about where to file? Where to file that? Is that what you're talking about? Says, I don't know where to go and how much. If you could give me some specifics. Like, do you mean like you don't know where to file on a state website? Is that what it is? And if y'all have more questions, don't hesitate to drop them. I mean, drop the questions. I'm trying to help y'all out. I want to drop as much value as I can in this short amount of time. So I don't want to be on here all night, y'all. But I will say, if you're referring to the state, if you're talking about where to file and structure your business with the state, you're gonna go to your Secretary of State website for your state. So in Florida, that's gonna be sunbiz.org. So I will go to sunbiz.org. I will go to start a business, start e-filing. I'll click on LLC, and then I go from there. Um, One thing I will tell you is that when after you go ahead and file your LLC or your whatever structure you choose, after you go ahead and do that, and then you go ahead and you get your confirmation email because you have to get a confirmation first. Get your confirmation email, you get your document number. Once you get that information, then you can go forward and you can get your EIN. One thing I'll tell you about the EIN is that it's free. So to file with the state is not free. In Florida, it's going to be $125 fee to file your LLC. But if you're going once you do that and you go forward to get your EIN number, that is free. But the catch is that you have to go to the IRS website. I will tell you from experience that if you're not careful, you will get redirected to a third party website, and they're gonna charge you $250, $300 to file what is free to file. Like you're gonna go, you're not. It's gonna happen so fast you're not even gonna realize it. Like literally, you will get redirected so fast. I promise you. They're making hundreds of dollars of people who say, I don't know how to file and I'm trusting you to do it, but they don't know that filing is free. Filing your EIN number is 100% free. You go to the IRS website, you go to the EIN portal, and then you fill out the form, submit it, you get an email and probably a letter in the mail, giving you your EIN number, and that's it. It's just that simple. There's no charge involved, none of that. But what happens is you get redirected to a third party website and you end up still having to fill out the same exact form, but you submit it to them and then they submit it to the IRS. And now you're being charged $300 to do what you could have done for free in the same amount of time. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make sure that we prevent that, and I'm gonna try to drop the link in the Facebook group if I can, and I want you to be able to file that form without being charged those monies because I'm telling you, we don't have money to waste. Now, I will say, free tip, free game. If you do get in that predicament where you have gotten duped or you paid a lot of money to have your business structured or filed with someone else, I will say that it's not the end of the world. It's not a total loss because it's still a write-off at the end of the year. So like if you do find yourself in that situation, don't beat yourself up because it happens. It happened to me. My first business, I didn't pay anything for EIN. The second time I got redirected, and I was like, well, dang, I got to pay for it now. Like this is like 2 years later. I was like, you got to pay for it now. I didn't realize it, and then I paid for it. But in the end, it still was a write off. Like any expenses that you incur to start your business, those are write offs. So make sure you keep track of those things. Keep receipts, stuff like that. So again, all this is all about is just making sure that you are comfortable and you feel better about filing with the state, with filing your business. Because I'm telling you, you're missing out. You're missing out on a whole bunch of stuff by not doing it. So I just want y'all to be aware of that. So if you have any more questions, drop them in the chat. If you have any more questions, drop them in the chat. I want to make sure that we are feeling so much better. And like I said, at the end of the month, on the 25th, I think it is, that Saturday, so I'm going to be sure to step in. Yeah, 25th. Going to be sure to come in and walk you through the process because, like I said, a lot of times we just need somebody to hold our hand and walk us through it. If you don't follow me on Facebook or Instagram or any of that stuff, I'll put my stuff in the chat. I got free stuff on there all the time. I'm chatting. I'm holding each other accountable all the time. So I want to be here for you. I want to be, there for you all the time, be regular. But I will say that class is going to be a great opportunity to walk you through. And like I said, it'll be, starting your business, structuring your business. We're going to hit all the areas so that whenever you go to the bank and, you're going to be in the best position possible to go ahead and get that funding that you need. And like I said, from there, moving into personal credit and moving into business credit as well. So I hope this has been informative so far. If you got any questions, hey, don't hesitate to ask. I'll say another thing. Another thing to think about when you're getting ready to structure your business is to make sure that the business name is available, because you can have a really great business name, but it may already be taken. So make sure that you go to your Secretary of State's website and search. We're going to do it in the class as well. We're going to make sure that we go to the site. I'm going to show you how to search for your name. Make sure that it is available, because if you search and it shows, someone already has it, or if it's inactive, maybe you can still pull it. We have to see. That's communication. Not only with the Secretary of State, but also going to the trademark website to go and get your trademark with the United States. I know that Shanon has pulled that up before and showed y'all that, but to make sure that you have not seen that you do see that, so that whenever your business starts booming, you want to make sure that you're covered and no one can steal your stuff. I mean, it's just like, for example, a domain. Like, I don't know if you noticed, but your domain, you have to renew that every year unless you pay for it, spend time. And if you don't pay for that domain, someone can come behind you and steal that domain. And what's crazy is that, why does that matter? Because now you've done all the hard work of gaining your audience and directing all this traffic to your business, to your website. And so by you not doing your due diligence and renewing that domain, someone can come right behind you, steal that website, and now all the hard work and driving you done is now being directed to their work instead. And now you got to get a whole new thing and start over. So these are all just, parts of starting a business and things you got to think about. So let's see, if you got any more questions, drop them in the chat. If you got any more questions, drop them in the chat. I want to make sure that we feel good. Like I said, that's my whole objective today is to make sure that you are feeling confident and feeling good and like going ahead and doing that. Like truth be told, you don't need to wait. Like, you don't need to wait until the end of the year, because you're gonna miss out on so much money. Like, you're already generating money now. Like, you're already doing it, but I need you to go ahead and file that. So now all this is traceable, it's trackable, and like I said, this can all be a write-off towards the end of the year. And we're not talking about just like startup costs, but like we're talking about like materials. Like, you see my shirts back there. Like, if shirts are still on the shelf, at the end of the year, guess what? That's inventory that's there, and that's a write-off as well. We can talk about write-offs all day. We can talk about tax stuff all day, but you can't get any of that stuff if you don't go ahead and file with the state. So this is why it's important. I mean, I'm telling you, you're leaving money on the table. You're leaving crazy money on the table. And one more thing I guess I'll add too is like, don't feel like if your personal credit isn't good that you can't, start your business and you can't do that, because I'm telling you, there are options. There are options. So don't be in any kind of fear. Should you use any part of your name in your business name? That doesn't matter really. That doesn't really matter. I could be Caldwell's Consulting. That's what I could be. As long as it's available, as long as that name is available, go ahead. The one thing I will say is that whenever you're deciding your business name, there is a list of phrases or terms that are not able to be used by a business. So like I can't remember one, I know like in Florida, it's like your business name cannot include the name bank. You can't have the word bank in your business name. Excuse me. So like what you have to do is you have to go to your state and you have to see what restricted names there are. So using your name is okay as long as it's available. I'm saying just on the greater topic, make sure that you're not using any of those restricted languages, restricted terms. When you're deciding what your business name is, because when they go to review it, they're gonna reject it because you can't use it. So not every state is the same. I'll say that much. They're similar because they don't want you to use bank, and I think bank union, like credit union, stuff like those terms like that. They don't want you to use as part of your business name. So I don't think it's going to matter as much for you for the creatives here. But just in case you want to branch off and have more than one niche, like I said, just be aware that there are some restricted names that you cannot use when you're going to file your business. So I'll make sure again, even in my class, then I'll try to put that list, and by state we'll talk about what is and what can't be used and stuff like that. And again, I'll make sure you know exactly where to look to see if your name is being already used or not, because it matters. It matters. Hey, what's up? If you're in the room, you're just joining up. We're talking about starting your business, structuring your business. I want to know: do you have a business? Are you already doing business? Is it filed with the state? If it is, good. If it's not, why? Why not? Why not? If it is already filed with the state, what next steps have you made after that? Have you already started trying to get business funding, business credit, stuff like that? Because all that matters. All that matters. And like I said, the better you are at setting up and structuring up front, that's going to lead to, again, great opportunities with funding, great opportunities with credit, and there's going to be great opportunities with just like marketing and promoting your business. Because the better you do up front, I'm telling you, you're going to be findable. People are going to be able to find you. So, I'm telling you, all that stuff matters. Like how you start is so important. Because again, if you don't, it's going to cost you money. Like mistakes cost money. We all make mistakes, but my job is to make sure that you minimize your mistakes and save you some of the heartache and trouble that I went through. So if we can do that, let's do that. If you have any questions, drop your questions in the chat. If you like what you're hearing, drop a like, leave a comment, let me know you like what you're hearing. And like I said, if you have any questions, drop them in the chat. I want to help you out. I want to be here for you. So if you got anything else, let me know. Let me know what y'all got. If you're here, let me know you're here. Let me know where you're tuning in from. And like I said, if you got any questions, let me know. Because I don't want to talk to myself. I want y'all to be interactive. Let me know what's up. Let me know what's up. Any other questions? Y'all got anything else? Memphis. Ooh, nice. I'm gonna go there one day. It's my list. It's on my list of places to go. For sure, for sure. Anyone else? Got any more questions? I ain't gonna hold y'all, I promise. My issue is changing my address on all the platforms. By on all platforms, what platforms are you speaking of? It's talking about social media. We're talking about you're filing with the state. What? Give me an example of platforms. And why you respond? I will say, if you're talking about changing your address on your business, like you're filing with the state, that's gonna be super easy. There is a way to do that. IRS. Oh, got you. Yeah. So I'll start with the state. So with the state, there is a way to go in there and change your principal address, which is going to be your business address. You can change that. Also, I think the easiest way to change your address or whoever's on your business is going to be around this time of year, whenever you have to do your annual report that happens once a year. It's due by March 15th, which is gonna be like, that's 9 days from now. So if you do have business and you are already filed, make sure that you are filing your annual report. Yep, got you. So that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So the easy way to do it is gonna be on your annual report. So you do that, you go in, you verify all your information. If you want to take somebody off, you can. If you want to change your address, you can do that then. I'll say it's not as easy during the year, but it's still doable. It's still possible. You can still there are links that you can do that you can go to and change your address. Super easy. I've done it myself. And if you have any questions, you can always send them an email or call them at the state, and they'll help you out. With the IRS, same thing. You got to go on the website. There are links to change, and if you need help with that, let me know. Reach out to me, and we can sit down. We can figure that out. How to alleviate that issue. But yeah, it is doable. I know it's not always so straightforward, especially with the state. They don't make things easy. I promise. I had to do that when I moved to Central Florida. I changed my address. They don't make it easy, but I know that the best time to do it is going to be whenever you file your annual report, because you're already doing it. It's not extra hassle. It's not an extra fee. Like you gotta pay $138. I think it is to file your annual report. But it's the best time to verify all your information and make sure that if you have any members on there that you want to take off, or you want to add someone on there, that's the best time to do it before March 15th. They say April. They say April, but March 15th. That's the deadline. Yeah, no problem. No problem. Like I said, I'm trying to drop my drop my information, so if y'all want to reach out to me, y'all can. Like, don't hesitate. If you got any questions, do not hesitate. I am in the Facebook group, in the NA group, but I also want to drop my link to all my socials as well if I can. I try. Let's see. It should work. So that whenever you need me, reach out. Don't hesitate. It should work though. Let me see. All right. Any other questions? Anything else y'all fearing, y'all worrying about, y'all scared about? Like I said, at the end of this, like you should be ready to go in, at least try to start, figuring out how do I structure my business. And in the event that you can't figure it out, you can't do it. Like I said, end of the month on the 25th, that Saturday, I'm doing a class and I'm walking you through step by step by step by step. I'm walking you through. So don't be afraid. Don't have fear. That is on the way. Any other questions? Y'all feel anything else? I lost my job and I'm about to step out on faith. I love that. Because one of the things that I heard over and over and over last year was like, I'm gonna be honest, I'm a man of faith. So I truly believe that the word says all things work together for the good of those who love the Lord and are called according to his purpose. I believe that. And I'm not gonna sit and preach to y'all tonight. I'm gonna do it to my minister. But I will tell you that all things work together for your good. So even though you can't see it, even though you don't understand exactly why you lost your job, I promise it is divine redirection. And God is about to really open another door for you, and he's about to blow your mind. I promise. I ain't gonna get too long on it, because I want you to get me started. But I will say that great things are about to happen for you. I promise. I guarantee it. I'm gonna tell you about this. If y'all have no more questions, I'm gonna tell you this, okay? Before I get off, I'm gonna tell you this. So I told myself January 1st of this year. I grinded last year. I did everything I could. I got in these challenges. I learned Photoshop. I got decent enough to do what I need to do to have my business. I got the second business structured. I learned about credit. I learned about finance. I learned all these things, right? I said January 1st, this is gonna be my year. Nothing's gonna stop me. This is my year. I said it. I said that January 1st. I promise you. And since then, I'm fine. Numerous doors have been opened day after day after day. Like, I know I'm not as involved as I want to be in the group, and I'm going to be more now. But I tell you, I work so hard. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, working full time. I got promoted on my job after 1 year. After 1 year of my job, I got promoted to a level 2. They don't even do that. Or businesses, things are looking good. People have come to me talking about business. I'm networking like never before. Like great things are happening because again, my faith was already here to start the year, and I put the work in to match it. So I'm gonna say to you, and I'm gonna leave you with this. And honestly, I don't want to preach, but I do want to tell you that the first thing is you gotta believe in yourself. Like you gotta believe. This is why I said a lot of y'all are not you're not following your business with the state because you don't believe in yourself. And that's not cool. Like if you're really ready to take the step, you gotta believe in yourself. You have to believe that you can do it. And I'm here to tell you that I believe in you. I know you can do it. I know that you can do anything you put your mind to. You don't even need help. You don't even need help. So don't sit here and say, I can't start because I don't have help. You don't need help. It's great to have help, but you can do it, I promise. Because God's gonna bring people in your life that's gonna open doors and it's gonna happen naturally, organically. It's gonna happen seamlessly. I promise. I promise. So I'm gonna tell you, if you have not structured your business with a state because you are scared, stop. I need you to put your action where your faith is, dog. Get to work. Get to work. I promise you. If you just buy into this, I bet on it. Things gonna change. I bet on it. I bet on it. I'm willing to bet on it. How much to get your license? By license, what we talking about? What kind of license? Talking about like a business license? We're talking about a driver's license. What are we talking about? What kind of license talking about? Hey, Walt, when applying for a business credit card, do they run your personal credit report? Not always. Not always. So I will say that whenever you are looking to, apply for a business credit card, there are certain ones that require a PG, a personal guarantor, and there are some certain ones that do not. So I do have a list of, some banks that do not require a personal guarantor. But again, you know, it's always easier to do that. I'll put it like this: it's easier to get one when you already have built a relationship with that bank. So and I'm saying the credit unions are the best. The credit unions want to give you money, but if you already have a relationship with a credit union, it's easier because they already can justify you already have this income, blah blah blah. But the point is, I'm trying to make is yes, um, they do run your personal credit, but not always. There are some banks and some institutions that will do it no PG, no documentation required. So how to get your business license? Interesting. Interesting. Is anybody in the room that can help her get a business license? If not, I mean, I want you to network and get help, within this group. But if not, reach out and we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But there's I'm talking numerous people in here that can figure that out. But I mean, if you need help, let me know. Seriously. And yeah, like I said, yeah, Liz. Yep. 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 Hello. Business credit, but have read that right. Did I miss that? I think somebody said somebody having business credit, but have bad personal credit. I think that I saw that. Okay, I understand once. So I think I missed one that said business credit, but have bad personal credit. Again, it's still possible. It is still possible for you to get business credit with bad personal credit. There are some cards have certain requirements. Some start at 650 credit score. Some start at 600, and there are credit cards that some business credit cards that will allow you to get that card with a bad personal credit. I'll say that. There are some that have that, and then there are some that again have no PG required. So they won't even check your personal credit. So I definitely want to reiterate that. Like don't be afraid to step out. And don't be afraid. I'm gonna say this too. Don't be afraid of rejection. Like don't be afraid just because you don't qualify right now, you apply and you don't qualify right now. Don't give up. Like keep going. Like keep going. Keep on going because I'm telling you, you're gonna reapply and things are gonna work out. Because if you're in this group and you're being held accountable, I promise you're gonna make progress. You're gonna move forward. You're not gonna stay in the same place. You're not gonna receive rejection more than once. I promise, because you're gonna learn from that. You're gonna take that. You're gonna go forward. And you're gonna do even better. Gotcha. Gotcha. But yeah, any more questions? Seriously, if somebody can help April out get his business license, please do that. Reach out, network within this group. That would be fantastic. I know she would appreciate it, and if not, I want her to reach out to me. So I think I dropped my link tree in the chat. I think I did. Can y'all confirm if y'all can see that or not? Because I'm not sure. But I mean, I did try to drop my link tree in the chat. So like, if you want to reach out to me and follow me on social media and stuff like that, go to my Facebook. I gotta. If you want to join my business and personal credit Facebook group, let me know. Reach out to me, and I'll send you an invite so you can join up in that. I drop free stuff in there all the time. Like I'm talking about credit cards with no PG, business credit, personal credit. I drop all kinds of stuff. Structuring your business. I talk about all kinds of stuff in that Facebook group. So if you want to be a part of that Facebook group, let me know. Reach out, and I will most definitely let you in. Can somebody confirm they can see my link tree? Can somebody confirm that? I will love you forever. Okay. I see how to get. Yeah. Google does help for a lot of things. Yeah, you can. I'm sure you can get the answer that way. But I mean, if not, if you can't figure out, let me know. We'll link up. Love to join your group. Fantastic. All right. Can you? All right. So someone say this. I tried to drop my link tree in the chat. If it did not work, let me know, and I'll try it again. So I want to get all y'all in there because I'm telling you, I drop free stuff in there. I try to do it twice a week, but 100% every Wednesday for sure. Every Wednesday there's free stuff in there all the time. I promise. Don't see it? All right. So give me 1 minute. I'm about to do it right now. I'll try a different way. Give me 1 second, guys. Where is it at? There it is. Hey, you got any more questions? Let me know. Don't hesitate. Let me know. There we go. Do that there. Copy. All right. Let me know if y'all see it now. Try it again. Should be in there now though. As all my socials, add me on. I want to be a friend. Add me on all of them. Like I'm dropping free content. I'm sharing stuff all the time. A lot of value. And like I said, if you do want to be in the Facebook group, send me a DM. Let me know, and I will send you an invite. I promise. I'll send you an invite. If you see me tonight, I'll definitely do it tonight. I'll send it to you tonight. Any more questions or anything else? Anything else y'all want to talk about? Anything else? And like I said, I'll be on here more often. I'll definitely try to make more time. A lot going on working. I'm working 24/7. I promise. I'm working. But yeah. If you need me, let me know. I'm here. I'll say it again. Class is gonna be on the 25th of this month, Saturday, March 25th. The time is pending. I ain't set a time yet, but we do know it's that day. And we're gonna be talking about how to start your business, how to structure it. We're gonna walk you through. You will come through that class. I promise. With your LLC filed or whichever structure you choose, you're gonna have. She's at 4 p.m. It's 4 p.m. Coach E said it. 4 p.m. Anyways, so gonna have your business is gonna be structured. I promise. You're gonna have your LLC already done. choose that, S Corp, C Corp, doesn't matter. You're gonna have it filed, I promise. Your EIN will be submitted, I promise. Or I'm gonna send you a direct link. So that when you leave, you will not pay somebody for EIN. It's free. You're gonna file your EIN, that's gonna be done. And then I'm gonna go into some different things, like I said, business phone number, business, email address, business virtual address, all these different things. And like I said, I'm gonna go into, putting you on Google. I know Shannon's done this before, but again, not everyone has their business on Google. You should be searchable. You should be findable. Like, you should be able to be seen on Google. And if you have time, we'll go into Shopify, and we'll try to work on that there too as well. So yeah. What's the name of your Facebook group? Give me 1 second. I got you. Give me 1 second. I got you. I will try to. I'm going to open it up so y'all can just join. Make it easier. Let's see. Is business incredible? All right. Typing it in now. It's called Business and Personal Credit Education. All right. So that's the name of the group right there in the chat. But like I said, if you're not able to join that way, if you can't send requests, let me know. Just send me a DM or send me a friend request, and I'll definitely add you back and add you to the group. Because I'm going live and I'm doing all kinds of stuff all the time. But yeah. So I think I can drop a link though. Try that. I think I'll just drop the direct link maybe. Let's see. I'm gonna try to get y'all right. That's the way to do it. Share. Oh, I think I figured it out. Oh shoot. All right, I'm dropping a link. There you go. All right, so the group link should be coming to the chat right now. If you don't see it, let me know. Each should be sharing that group link in a minute. But anyway, so yeah. Any more questions? If you got anything else? If you're feeling better about starting your business, let me know in the chat. Let me know you're feeling any better. If you're feeling any better, let me know. I need to know. Was it a good time? Was it time well spent? If not, we'll come back and do it again. We're gonna keep on coming at this thing until you feel more comfortable, structuring your business. Because again, like I said, you're missing out on so much stuff. I promise. You're missing out on all kind of monies that could be back in your pocket. I promise. Good, Hazel. I love that. Laura, good. That's enough for me. If I influence one person, I promise that's good enough for me. I promise. That's it. I love that. Cool. Like I said, the group link is in the chat. My link tree is in there. You're gonna follow me on social media. Hey, go ahead, do the thing. We're family. We're in the community together, and we're gonna take this ride together. I promise. And I will say that I got a small business podcast where I do highlight small businesses around. So if you got a business already, hey, I want to get you on the podcast, and I want to interview you and let more people see you. Because again, that's all about marketing, and that is we are so much better when we work together. And so I want to get you on my podcast, and I want to promote you. I mean, I want every person in this group to hit me up and say, hey, I want to be on your podcast, because I want to promote you. I want people to see your work. I want people to see who you are, because I mean that's what it's all about. That's really what it's all about. Adding value to the community and expand the community. So with that being said, I ain't gonna hold on too much. I ain't gonna go on too much longer. So join the group. Follow me on social media. Link tree's in the chat. And like I said, if you got any more questions, hit me up. Let me know. But as always, hey, it won't be the last time. I'll see y'all again. Class March 25th at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you have any questions in the meantime, let me know. I love y'all. See y'all next time. Peace.